Hello students, I am Kirti from Computer Science Department, GSI PU College, Mysore. So today is our second session of Chapter 7, Introduction to C++. So in the previous session we have discussed about the different types of operators. In this session we are going to discuss in detail about the operators. So what is an operator? An operator is a symbol that tells the compiler to perform some specific arithmetic or logical operations. So the operators are divided into three types, it is unary operator, binary operator and ternary operators. So in unary operator, so what is a unary operator? Unary operator operates on only one operand. Such type of operators are called as unary operators. Second one is binary operators. What are binary operators? Binary operators which operates on two operands are called as binary operands. Third one is ternary operator which operates on three operands are called as ternary operators. So now let's see what are all the different types of unary operators are there. So here is a list of unary operators. So first one is a logical NOT operator. So this is a logical NOT operator which reverses the logical state of an operand. If the condition is true, then the output will be false. If the condition is false, then the output will be true. And next one is address of operator. So this address of operator is used to give the address of its operand. Next one is ones complement. It converts all zeros to ones and all 1 to zeros. Next is pointer dereference operator. It is used along with the operand to represent the pointer data type. Next one is unary plus. So what is unary plus? Unary plus is used to represent signed integer, signed positive integer. Next one is, this is the increment operator. It is used to increment the value of its operand by 1. It is used to increment the value of its operand by 1. Suppose if the value of the operand is 10, if you use this increment operator a++, which means that the value of its operand is increased by 1. Now the value of the operand is 11. So after using this increment operator, the value of this operand is changed to 11. Next is unary negation. It is used to represent a signed negative operand. Next one is decrement operator. It is used to decrement the value of an operand by 1. Suppose if I use a minus minus, which represents that the value of this operand should be decremented by 1. Now the value of this operand becomes 9. Now the value of its operand becomes 9. So this is about the unary operators. Next is binary operators. So what are binary operators which operates on two operands are called as binary operators. In binary operators there are of different types. That is arithmetic operators, relational operators, logical operators, bitwise operators as well as assignment operators. Now let's see what is an arithmetic operators. So arithmetic operators are addition, subtraction, multiplication, division and modulus. So this arithmetic operator plus is used to add two operands. Suppose a is equal to 10 and b is equal to 20. If you perform addition operation a plus b, it gives the output as 30. Next is subtraction. It is used to subtract second operand from the first. Suppose if you perform a minus b, it will give minus 10 as its output. And third one is multiplication operator. So this is multiplication operator is used to multiply both operands. For example, A into B gives 200 as its output. It multiplies the values of both the operands. Next one is division. So this division operator is used to divide the numerator by denominator. If you divide B by A, it gives 2 as its output. It gives 2 as its output. Next one is modulus operator. So modulus operator gives you the remainder. Here we are going to consider the remainder after an integer division. So if you divide B modulus A, it will give you 0 as its remainder. So this is about arithmetic operators. So which are all the unary operators? Logical NOT, address of, ones complement, pointer dereference, unary plus, increment, decrement, as well as unary negation. When it comes to arithmetic operators, we have 5 operators, that is addition, subtraction, multiplication, division and modulus operators are of arithmetic operators. Next, let's see the relational operators. So the relational operators are, this checks if the value of two operands are equal or not. For example, consider A is equal to 10 and B is equal to 20. So if I write A is equal to B, then what will be the output? The output will be false because the value of these two operands are not same. And next operator is A does not equal to B, which means that it checks if the value of the left operand does not equal to the value of the right operand. So what will be the output? A does not equal to B. Yes, 10 is not equal to 20, hence the output will be true. And next operator is greater than symbol. And next operator is greater than symbol. It checks if the value of the left operand is greater than the value of the right operand or not. A is greater than B. So what will be the output? The output will be false because 10 is not greater than 20. Next is lesser than operator. So it checks whether the value of the left operand is less than the value of the right operand or not. It is A less than B. Here 10 is less than 20, hence the output will be true. Hence the output will be true. Next one is greater than is equal to symbol. So this operator checks whether the value of the left operand is greater than is equal to value of the right operand or not. So here we are checking whether A is greater than or equal to the value of B. So here 10 is not greater than or equal to B, hence the output will be false. And the last operator is lesser than equal to. So this operator is used to check whether the value of the left operand is less than equal to value of the right operand or not. So here we are checking whether A is less than or equal to B. So here A is less than B. So here the value of A is 10, 10 is less than is equal to 20. Here 10 is less than 20, hence the output will be true. So this is about the relational operators. And next operator is logical operators. So this is logical AND operator. So this is logical AND operator. Logical AND operator. If both the values of the operands are non-zero condition, then it is true. That is, consider A is equal to 0 and B is equal to 1. So if now A logical and B, so what will be the output? The output will be false. The output will be false. Next is logical OR. Next is logical OR. So here if any one of the two operands are non-zero condition, then the output will be true. That is A or B. See here one condition. Here the value of B is 1. So it is a non-zero value. Hence the output will be true. So this is logical NOT. This is logical NOT operator. It is used to reverse the logical state of its operand. Suppose if I use not A, then the value of A the output becomes 1 because the value of A is 0. So if I use logical NOT in front of the operand A, it becomes 1. It becomes 1, or we can call it as true condition. So this is about logical operators. And next is bitwise operators. So in bitwise operators, it works on bits and performs bit by bit operation. So some of the bitwise operators are bitwise AND, bitwise OR, bitwise XOR, bitwise so this is a ones complement, left shift and right shift operators. So now let's see how it works on bit. So A and B. So what is the AND condition? If both the conditions are true, then it will give you the output as true. So here both the conditions are non-zero, then the output will be 1 here. When it comes to A or B, A bitwise or B, which is nothing but if any one of the input is non-zero condition, then we can give the output as true. That is 0, 1, 1, 1. When it comes to XOR, so when any one of the input is non-zero condition, then you will get output as true. Or we can say that when you come across odd number of ones, then we can get true as its output. So this is binary ones complement. It is binary ones complement which has the effect of flipping the bits. For example, if the value of A is 60, so convert it into binary form. That is 32, 16, 8, 4, 2, 1 combination. One, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0. So if you use binary ones complement, it will give you minus 60. It will give you minus 60. Next is left shift operator and right shift operator. So when I want to shift the two bits, that is A left shift 2, means we have to shift the 2 digits from the left side. That is the output will become 1, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0. So when I want to shift the bits towards the right, if I want to shift 2 bits, then the output becomes 0, 0, 0, 0, double 1, double 1. So this is about the bitwise operators, bitwise and bitwise OR, bitwise NOT, then bitwise ones complement and left shift operators and right shift operators. So in this session we have discussed about unary operators, arithmetic operators, relational operators, logical operators and bitwise operators. In the next session, we will discuss about assignment operators. Thank you.